Just let's get this stick a little bit more square there. Okay. Right. So show me some of those drills where you're coming down to P6, you're stopping at P6. That's it, but I want you to try and get your hips a bit more out of the way at that point, right? So as your hips get out of the way, this heel's going to start to come up as you turn your hips, right? From the camera position, we want to see a little bit, show the camera a little bit of your left butt cheek, there you go. Yeah. But at that point, you want to be at peace, there you go. Yeah. Right? Now you see what that does, you see what that does to this arm as well, right? Which is what we're working on. So from there, now the club head is still behind your hands. Yeah. Now carry on turning, get the handle moving down the yellow stick, right? Yeah. And then you're swinging more left after the shot, right? So there you go, now that's it, now turn through it, that's it, good. So down to P6 and stop, bit more turned out the way, that's it, now follow the yellow stick. Oh, beautiful, yeah, that was really good. Do that again. So down to P6 and stop, that's better. Keep the club head behind your hands. Good. Now follow the yellow stick with the hand. There you go. That's the feeling. Do that again. Down to P6. Good. Now follow the stick, yellow stick. Beautiful. That's the feeling. That's it. And then let it go. Yeah. Right. And again. Down to P6. Keep your head on the stick. Now follow the yellow stick. There you go. That's the feeling. Right there. Right. Yeah. So you're coming down and out the most with the hands down to P6. Your hands come down and out the most down to P6, right? After P6, now your hands are turning the corner as the club head hits the ball, right? And it's that speedboat thing, right? It's like if the speedboat goes one way, the water skier on the end is going to go the other way. So as the handle moves left, the club head's coming into the ball from the inside.
The other aha is this left heel has to come up to...
Well, the more you turn your hips, the more that heel will come off the ground.
Rather than...
Yeah, those two are connected.
Yeah.
Right, if you keep your hips square, come down to 6, you keep your hips square, you can keep this foot on the ground. Right. Right? The more you clear, the more that foot comes off the ground.
Got it.
But the big takeaway that I want you to get is down to P6, keep the club head behind your hands, clear a bit more with the hips, that's it, beautiful, that's the feeling. And then from there, the handle goes left down the yellow stick as the club hits the ball. Got it. Right? Yeah. So let's try and do that a little bit whilst taking a bit of turf. Imagine the ball's just there behind that divot, and we're imagining coming down. You can still stop at 6. Okay. Good. And now as the handle moves down the sticks, we're doing this slowly, just come down and get a bit of turf. There you go. Do that again. Down to 6 and stop. Club head behind you, that's it, good with the turns. Now the handle follows the yellow stick and just take a bit of turn. Beautiful, stay there, stay there. Now you see how the arm's more across your body? Yeah. Whereas before your arm was out here. Right? So the handle and your hand path was still going out. Right. Now you're moving more inward. Right. That's much better. I like that.